teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Grimstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll try the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking for some space. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. It's Dampier. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it. Just misses him.
Nice grab. It's Staley. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Oh, what a spin. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Brazzell. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Brazzell. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kurt, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Dampier. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the move now. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Gamecocks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed the chance for a bigger gain.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown, South Carolina. They couldn't stop him there. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grab down the middle. It's Brazil.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Here comes the point after attempt. Timeout called by the defense. Will go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. To the air, it's Dampier. A quick throw to the right. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Hits into space at the 50. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. The balls are in the red zone now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Lewis. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's complete. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. He's looking deep again. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but of course, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PG is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Gamecocks have first and 10 here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Jefferson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Stewart. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He's going to take a shot down the left side. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Bucs.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking for his back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. Looking for a deep completion. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's going to take off here. He finds some space. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dump off caught by the running back. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Makes the grab. It's Barber. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Pressure is coming. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks churn out another 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Back in motion now. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, South Carolina. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Leaning on a run game here late. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Jefferson.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And the Vols come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He keeps it on the design run. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? To throw, it's Dampier. The pocket breaking down. Heaves it deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. What a grab by the sophomore.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On the move now. And the quarterback's forced out of bounds. It'll count as a sack by this defense.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground, and this defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. Headed for the end zone. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line. Brought down at the 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.